Dear relatives, the Seventh Generation Fund for Indigenous Peoples stand in solidarity with our Black relatives who are in anguish and pain and are taking action for justice. We echo demands for justice for George Floyd. We rise alongside of our relatives for the protection of Black lives against police terrorism, imprisonment, state-sanctioned murder, and the systems that uphold and perpetuate this. We continue to walk alongside of you with respect and in right relations as our communities call for justice.
Our voices sing out with yours. We know George Floyd is only one of too many deaths that the Black community and the world mourn. Most recently, amid the millions since colonial invasion of your homelands and the stealing of your peoples, there was also Breonna Taylor, Tony McDade, Ahmaud Arbery. In our own local community, in Wiyot Territory, in the far north of California, we still mourn the death of David Josiah Lawson, and still we seek justice for his murder. We honor and we hold you in our thoughts and our hearts and amplify support of the movement for Black lives. We stand for Black self-determination, empowerment, and liberation. We stand for confronting anti-Blackness and rejecting the perpetuation of colorism within our own communities. To speak about and also commit to Indigenous Black solidarity is not to conflate them into one or to invisibilize either. We do not seek to overshadow but to stand together as a strong force for peace and justice, especially at this time. We believe that to move forward in right relation with each other does not require silencing any of our unique songs. We can harmonize for a better world.
The very birth of our organization is rooted in the collective struggles of Indigenous sovereignty and Black liberation as we emerged in 1977 from an era ignited by Red Power and the Black Power movement. We remember the movement of Black lives protecting water alongside of us at Oshete Shakoin at Standing Rock. Now it is our time to stand on the front lines with our Black relatives as the same mechanism of violence that we saw at Standing Rock are viciously being inflicted upon communities demanding justice and liberation now.
It is horrifying and chilling to our deepest core that in this particular moment, in a global respiratory pandemic, George Floyd pleaded for his life while yelling, "I can't breathe." It is horrifying and chilling that he echoed the same 3 words of Eric Garner before he too was murdered by police 6 years ago. And it is brutally ironic that while masses of peoples are uprising across the world for justice, the police are firing weapons of suffocation at unarmed civilians.
We call out for justice. Let our relatives breathe. Let our relatives live. Let our relatives thrive. In peace and solidarity on behalf of the Seventh Generation Fund for Indigenous Peoples.